Good evening, everyone. My name is Nathalie Bourgoin. I'm a proud member of the Giving 8, a local group of philanthropists that devote their time to supporting local causes in great need. The group consists of Owen Cramsey here, sitting with me. He's the founder of the group. We also have Frank Abrazizi, David McCall, Ted Williamson, Basma Preston, Sharon Coburn, Andrea Tremblay, and myself.
Thank you all for coming tonight. The Giving 8 has taken it upon ourselves to put together a series of Livingroom concerts to benefit local, very important local causes and charities. Tonight's concert is going to be to benefit the Windsor Youth Center, which is a drop-in for Windsor youth, not just homeless, but also unfortunate. And we're very proud to be here tonight, and we have Walter Riggy Media International, taking care of us on our video work as well as editing and everything else. He's donated a ton of his time to help us to put this together. Natalie?
So first and foremost for myself, I would just like to thank everyone at the Windsor Youth Center for taking their time to record with us and interview. Again, to Walter Riggy for taking the time and his expertise in his studio space. To everyone watching tonight, sharing, donating, and supporting our cause.
Very much so. So this concert again will be to benefit what we're going to call throughout the night the WYC, and we will have a few videos to support the cause as we go through the evening. But you're also going to see a lot of excellent local talent, great music, and you're going to have a good time tonight, and we hope that you stay through the whole show. And of course, we are asking everyone's support to donate to this incredibly important cause of the WYC. So Natalie's going to introduce our first band.
Leave Those Kids Alone features 4 talented kids playing classic rock hit songs written decades before they were even born. You won't believe your eyes or your ears. These multi-instrumentalists and vocalists play note-for-note renditions of your favorite classic rock songs live. Leave Those Kids Alone is a go-to act for family-friendly festivals, public events, corporate engagements, and even weddings. As the house band of the OHL's Windsor Spitfires, the band is no stranger to performing live in front of 5,000 plus people. Kids in age only, the group has performed professionally for nearly 2 years. In 2018, Addison Bonadonna joined her brother Alex and his longtime bandmates Timothy Hole and John Dorman. The quartet are accompanied by multitasking roadie, bass player, manager, dad, John Paul, and are ready to rock. As Pink Floyd would say it, "Hey teacher, leave those kids alone."
Carry on my wayward son, there'll be peace when you are done. Lay a weary head to rest, don't you cry no more. Once I was above the noise and confusion, just to get a glimpse beyond this illusion. I was soaring ever higher, but I flew too high. Though my eyes could see, it still was a blind man. Though my mind could think, it still was a madman. Hear the voices when I'm dreaming, I can hear them say, carry on my wayward son, there'll be peace when
want to lose with me. Yeah, me singing I love rock and roll. Put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come and take your time and dance with me. Ow! He smiled, so I got up and asked for his name. That don't matter, he said, 'cause it's all the same. Said, can I take you home?
My name's Owen Crampsey. I'm the president of the Giving 8, here with Natalie Bourguin, one of our directors, and the program manager of the Windsor Youth Center, Donna Roy. So we're here today because we're going to do whatever we can as a group to help raise money for this great organization, and we want to help the public and anyone who would like to help out, of course, understand exactly what they do and what they need. Thanks for meeting with us, Donna. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Thank you for taking the time to come to see what we do.
So I'm going to ask a few questions, and we're going to have a little bit of a chat. And of course, we're hoping that this will bring information out and shed light on exactly what happens at the Windsor Youth Center, which is a program of the Downtown Mission. So can you tell us, Donna, to start, how did we'll call it the WIC, how did it start and when?
So the WIC, we're going into our 9th year here, not at this location actually. We actually started down the road in a little storefront, and I wasn't involved myself at that time. We had, there was a group of very ordinary people that wanted to make a difference in the community, and the past executive director, she was actually working in a dairy bar, and a young lady who was homeless came in one day and asked her how much it was going to cost for a glass of water. So that is pretty much exactly how this whole thing got going, is they saw a need within the community. They saw that there wasn't, that there weren't things available for the youth to assist them, and they just figured, you know what, we're going to get a little place, we're going to get a little bit of help from the United Church of Canada. They've got a little grant, it was around $1,000 or something like that at the time, and we're going to cook some food, and we're going to put the word out that we're here and we're available to help assist any young person that needs food, and so the Windsor Youth Center began.
That's incredible.
So we're happy to say that we came today, Natalie and I, with a $1,000 donation to give to Donna and her people, and we are also putting together a Livingroom concert coming up on Sunday, August the 16th, which will also benefit the WIC. We're calling it the WIC, the WIC.
We're calling it the WIC, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'd also like to acknowledge Walter Riggy, who's here with us today, volunteering his time and expertise on behalf of his company, Riggy Media, to do the video work and editing, and his son, Luca, as the audio guy. So thank you for coming too, guys. Much appreciated. So just wanted you can ask any questions too, of course, as we go.
Well, you started talking about the youth coming in, so I was just curious to know the age proximity that you have, the age range.
The age range, our programming is set up for those between the ages of 16 and 24. However, we have been around for a while. We are going on 9 years, so we do have sometimes, we may have some youth that may have been using our services prior, and they may find themselves in a little bit of a situation where they may need some assistance. So, you know, sometimes we can go a little bit beyond the age of 24.
Younger and older?
Younger and older. If they're younger, there's we would need to have CAS involvement and stuff like that, and we have had that. We've had young people as young as 13 years old come in and seek services from us.
Where do you find they come from?
Everywhere. The youth that come into us, most of them don't have a home environment that you or I might have been used to growing up. They can be victims of abuse. There can be drug use at the homes, and the young people that we see, most of them feel safer out on the streets than they do with the people that are actually supposed to be taking care of them.
Wow. So they find it's a safer environment to be on the street than in a home that they were living in.
Yeah, where there's been abuse.
It's just incredibly heartbreaking to think that, you know, it really is. And I have to applaud Donna Roy and her staff. Just incredible work that you're doing every day. So thank you for what you do. Oh,
and thank you for taking the time, and Walter and Luca for doing the video, and for everybody that's going to support the event that you've got coming up too as well.
Thank you again. Thank you, Natalie.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for watching. Now I think you're in for a special treat. This is a very unusual band. These guys have been together for a long time. I think you're going to enjoy their performances. If you love the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, the Dave Clark Five, Herman's Hermits, the Kinks, the Moody Blues, Rod Stewart, The Yardbirds, the Hollies, the Searchers, Eric Burden and the Animals, and the Zombies, the Who, and many other great British bands, then you'll love British Beat 66. And that's who's coming up next. Complete with 60s costumes, musical equipment, and especially all those great songs, we, as they would say, are a musical tribute of the British invasion music of the 60s. British Beat does not imitate any particular artist, opting to add their own unique twist to this great music. To everyone in or to do with the British Beat, they want to thank you all for keeping the music and the spirit alive. As pioneers of the British invasion back in the 60s, the Searchers, that is, have such great memories of their tours in the US and Canada, and the amazing support and welcome from all the audiences that they have entertained. It was a great time to be young. I kind of remember that myself. So they want to keep the flag flying. Good wishes and success for the future is what they're wishing to the Giving 8 as well as the Windsor Youth Center. To break it down a little bit, Frank Allen, the bass player, is the front man, or was the front man with the Searchers. And Michael Hereford has performed with Hermits, Rare Earth, Mamas and Papas, Scott McKenzie, and many other great acts from the 1960s. The British Beat has performed with the cast of Beatlemania and Jim McCarty of the Yardbirds. So, to help you out to know who's who, Michael Chester Hereford, they all have stage names, is on vocals, guitar, and keyboards. Johnny Bo Labadie is vocals and percussion. Ricky Domino Barron is vocals and guitar. Larry C. Coleman is bass and vocals, and Matthew D. Dam is drums and vocals. So here I give you British Beat 66.
Hey, how's everybody doing? We're the British Beat 66. We're doing these videos and songs for the Windsor Youth Center and hope to help them out the best we can, and hope everybody has a good time and digs it. All right, peace.
British Beat 66, I'd like to thank everyone.
Especially the charity organization Giving 8. Thank you. I wanna die. It's not unusual to go out at any time, but when I see you out and about, it's such a crime. If you should ever want to be loved by anyone, it's not unusual, it happens every day. No matter what you say, you know it happens all the time. Love will never do what you wanna do. Why can't this crazy love be mine? Yeah. It's not unusual to be mad at anyone. It's not unusual to be sad at any time. But if you find you having time with anyone, it's not unusual to find that I'm in love with you. Whoa, 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 oh yeah. Come on, baby. Tell me one more time. Yeah. Hey, what's new, pussycat?
It's $4.97.
Next up, I'd like to introduce Two Life, an acoustic duo made up of Michelle Morrow and Jim Kickham. They have performed together for the last 8 years. This band started in January, right after parting ways with a 3-year run with The Mix, another local band. Jim, with a PhD in chemistry, now retired, is an articulate guitar player, singer-songwriter, and Michelle, also a singer-songwriter and former member of The Formula, has a degree in music and spends her time making art at the Windsor Cellar in Tecumseh. You can follow Two Live on Facebook should you wish to follow their next performing acts in the local region. Again, I give you Two Live.
Now here you go again, you say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? It's only right that you should play the way you feel it, but listen carefully to the sound of your loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad in the stillness of remembering that you had. what you lost, in what you have, in what you lost. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. You'll know. Now here I go again to see the crystal visions. I keep my visions to myself. It's only me who wants to wrap around your dreams. And have you any dreams you'd like to share? Dreams of loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of remembering what you had and what you lost, and what you had, ooh, and what you lost. Oh, thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. Oh, thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Saying women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. You'll know. You will know. Oh, you'll know. Woo-hoo. 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 Well, my heart knows me better than I know myself, so I'm gonna let it do all the talking. Woo-hoo. I came across a place in the middle of nowhere with a big black horse and a cherry tree. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. I felt a little fear upon my back. I said, don't look back, just keep on walking. Woo-hoo. When the big black horse said, look this way, he said, hey lady, will you marry me? Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. But I said, no, 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 no. I said, no, no, you're not the one for me. No, 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 no. I said, no, no, you're not the one for me. Woo-hoo. 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 Well, my heart had a problem in the early hours, so I stopped it dead for a beat or two. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. But I cut some cord and I shouldn't have done that. I won't forgive me after all these years. Woo-hoo. So I sent her to a place in the middle of nowhere with a big black horse and a cherry tree. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. Now I won't come back 'cause it's all so happy, and now I got a hole for the world to see. Woo-hoo. And it said no, 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 no. It said not the one for me. Woo-hoo, not the one for me, yeah. Woo-hoo. It said, no, 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 you're not the one for me. No, 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 you're not the one for me. Big black horse and a cherry tree. I can't quite get there 'cause my heart's forsaken me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Big black horse and a cherry tree. I can't quite get there 'cause my heart's forsaken me. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
I want to check what he's got.
Please! No!
Now we bring you a great band called Almost Famous. This is a 4-piece rock party band formed in February of 2015. As they would say, we're just 4 easygoing Kingsville guys who love performing our unique mix of mashups, old and new favorites, and good rockin' sing-along songs. No gimmicks, egos, or agendas. We're just in it for the fun of it. And these guys you're really going to enjoy. They are Paul Aguiar on bass guitar, Jack Abruzzese on drums and vocals, Ed Everart, guitar and vocals, and Chad Everart, also guitar and vocals. Paul's a bass player and he's been in bands with Jack since high school. He's also an accomplished sound engineer, a brilliant craftsman, and an expert in dancing during his bass solos. Finger point and nod in agreement. Mm-hmm. Yes, and Paul is the glue that brought the band together, according to them. Jack is the drummer and vocalist and specializes in supporting the vocal duties while mixing in electric drums to his acoustic setup. That means he's a great drummer if he can do both. At any show you will see sticks twirling, flying, both feet playing, and singing at the same time. Also not easy to do. He's also in charge of backline lighting via his Pearl Crystal Beat drum set. Ed Everard is an accomplished sound and video engineer and instructor, an amazing guitarist, keyboard player, and vocalist, and has been in a who's who of bands over the years. He is the kingpin of the band, as they say, the godfather of rock and roll, and the man behind, actually in front of, the mixing board. Finally, Chad Everard makes up the other half of the father-son dynamic rock duo and is the lead singer of the band. Chad is also an accomplished sound and video engineer, musical composer, guitarist, and graphic designer, and can often be found sporadically changing song lyrics in the middle of a song to try to bust up the band and the audience. And with that, I give you Almost Famous.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. He's just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, smell the wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night. Just to find emotion and hiding somewhere in the night. I'm working hard to get my fill. Everybody wants a thrill, giving anything to roll the dice. Just one more time.
raise a little hell, raise a little hell. Raise a little hell, raise a little hell, raise a little hell. Raise a little hell, raise a little hell, raise a little hell. Raise a little hell, raise a little hell, raise a little hell. If you don't like what you got, why don't you change it? If your world is all screwed up, rearrange it. Raise a little hell, raise a little hell, raise a little hell. Raise a little hell, raise a little hell, raise a little hell. If you don't like what you see, why don't you fight it? If you know that something's wrong, why don't you ride it? Yeah! Raise a little hell, raise a little hell, raise a little hell. Raise a little hell, raise a little hell, raise a little hell. In the end, it comes down to you thinking there's really nobody to blame. It feels like your ship is sinking and you're too tired to play the game. Nobody's going to help you. You just gotta stand on your own and dig in those heels to see how it feels to raise a little hell of your own. Raise a little hell, raise a little hell, raise a little hell. Raise a little hell, raise a little hell, raise a little hell. If you don't like what you got, why don't you change it? If your world is all screwed up, rearrange it. Oh yeah! Raise a little hell, raise a little hell, raise a little hell. Raise a little hell, raise a little hell, raise a little hell. Raise a little hell, raise a little hell, raise a little hell. Raise a little hell, raise a little hell, raise a little hell. Raise a little hell, raise a little hell. Well, I'll take whatever I want, and baby, I want you. You give me something I need, and now tell me I got something for you. Come on, come on, come on and do it. Come on, yeah, do what you do. I can't get enough of your love. I can't get enough of your love. I can't get enough of your love.
You say you want a revolution. Well, you know, we all want to change the world. You tell me that it's evolution. Well, you know, we all want to change the world. When you
want love. Nothing's gonna break me in two. Don't you hang me up in your doorways. Now don't you hang me up like you do. Come on, come on, come on, come on and do it. Come on, yeah, do what you do, yeah. I can't get enough of your love. I can't get enough of your love. I can't get enough of your love. All right, what I say now.
Where the hell do you think you're going? Open this door! No! Open the door! Open it now! Stupid, pathetic child! Open this door! Now!
I want to offer you a special treat. This is an encore performance from a gentleman named Pete Palazzolo. Pete's one of the best known musicians in our area, of course, and he actually sang this song he wrote as a COVID-19 anthem on our first Living Room concert this past spring. So we're going to hear it again, and I think you're going to really enjoy it. Let me tell you a little bit about Pete. Studied music at the University of Windsor from 1979 till 1983. Worked as a studio musician in Detroit, Toronto, and Montreal. Multi-instrumentalist. Written over 1,000 songs, many of which have gone on to international airplay. Featured on various recordings in 40 countries. I didn't even know there was 40 countries. That's a lot of countries. Owner of the Canadian Conservatory of Music and taught over 4,000 music students since 1985. He's also a partner in Polar Bear Music, producer and songwriter for Polar Bear. Produced over 65 CDs to date. 65 CDs to date.
Incredible.
He's not even 110. That's how old you'd have to be to do that. Featured on the Oprah Winfrey Show, as well as Entertainment Tonight, CNN, YTV, and CBC. He's written guitar and vocal books, which are currently being used in the high schools of Essex County and in lessons at the Canadian Conservatory of Music, which again he owns. Taught Jeff Martin of the Tea Party for 5 years. Past bands include Albatross, Soldier, London, Tanzan, Heart Gallery, and Rose City Overture. Wrote the theme for the International Children's Games. This is the younger version of the Olympics, of course. That was in 2013. Has written theme songs for Windsor Spitfires of the OHL and the Chatham Maroons of the GOJHL. He is also the founder of the band Greatest Hits Live. And please give your attention to Pete Palazzolo.
If I were a rich man, I'd buy the world a home. a land with no division, a place where love could grow. And inside this world, be no reason to cry anymore. And there'll be time to realize, for all the people passing by, to say, God, it's nice to be free again. And it's nice just to see you and all the people are part of the melody. People like you and me right around the world. If I had a strong hand, I'd lift the world up high, so each of us could witness the score we're losing by. Then maybe we'd see that there's a brother who desperately needs a hand from you and me, and the chance to believe and say, God, it's nice to be free again. And it's nice just to see you and all the people are part of the melody. People like you and me sharing all the world. Okay, so you say I'm a dreamer, but is it really all that bad to wanna change? So you say you can't trust a stranger, but there has to be a voice giving us a choice for all the people. And inside this world, there'd be no sign of war anymore. And there'd be time to realize, for all the people passing by, God, it's nice to be free again. And it's nice just to see you and all the people are part of the melody, played in a symphony right around the world. Somewhere down the road, there's got to be a way, yeah.
I want to tell you that Natalie and I had the pleasure of meeting with Donna Roy, who's the program manager of the Windsor Youth Center, the WYC, on Wyandotte Street in Windsor. And that was one of the most powerful hours of my life. We got to interview Donna about her experience running, of course, the building. Of course, we call it the WYC or the WIC. And I have to say it was one of the most moving afternoons of my life. I had no idea how much of a problem we have in this community when it comes to young young people that are in trouble, homeless, unfortunates, can't live in their own home, would rather live on the streets than live in the homes that they were raised in.
It's heartbreaking, truly. Just thinking about having nowhere to go, being such a young age, being scared, being at risk out there with the potential dangers of other homeless being robbed, injured.
Attacked, assaulted, and these are young people that rely on WIC to. It's a drop-in building where they can just go. It's open from 5 p.m. until 10 p.m. at night. Meals are supplied. These people, these workers are just an amazing group of givers. Donna just inspired me incredibly, as I know she did you too, Natalie. And this is why we're here, is that we really are asking people to help as best you can. And it doesn't matter if it's $5, $10, $20, whatever you'd like to donate would be very much appreciated to help out WIC to continue in their work.
If you do not have the monetary needs to be able to donate, sharing this video, tagging others that might be willing or able to donate, sharing in this cause, volunteering your hours, anything truly is a blessing to them.
And we'd love for you to check out their website as well as ours, the Giving 8. And you can also check out each of our Facebook pages, and we are tagged between the two organizations, the Giving 8 and the Windsor Youth Center. And you can see a lot of posts there. We're gonna pepper in, if you haven't watched them already tonight, there will be videos to kind of just remind people and inspire people as to what these young people are dealing with.
We thank you again for all of your support and your time and for watching this video.
Right. So on the screen throughout this show, you will see or have seen the GoFundMe link, which we hope you'll go to make a donation, and also the websites, as I mentioned, for the Giving 8 and the WIC. We really, truly thank you for your time. We hope you've enjoyed the show. And again, you can contact us anytime, Facebook, online. Every member that we mentioned tonight can be contacted directly. Myself, Owen Crampsey, Natalie Bourgouin, Frank Abrazezi, Andrea Tremblay, David McCall, Basma Preston, Sharon Coburn, and Ted Williamson. Please contact any of us anytime to offer help. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.